Hari Om. Namo Namaha. Welcome to you all. This is VrndarakaVaniVilasah class where we have been discussing Anuvadas. We have completed our 6 sessions of lessons, explanation theory lessons. We have entered now practical sessions. We have completed 1 session yesterday. This is the 8th session. Okay. So let us start with the prarthana. Yo Brahmanam Vidathati Purvam Yo Vai Vedanscha Prahinoti Tasmai Tamhadevamatma Buddhi Prakasham Mumukshurvai Sharanamaham Prapadye Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Yena Akshara Samamnaya Madhigamya Maheshwarat Kritsnam Vyakaranam Proktam Tasmai Paninaye Namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakaram Cha Pranatosmi Munitrayam. Now let us enter into our Anuvada process. Today, while doing my translation, I have tried to put all the things which are required for an Anuvada, which I have been thinking from a long time. I have been studying the process, how we think, how a human mind works, what exactly skills we need internally and from outside. Though people say Kriya Siddhi Sattve Bhavati Mahatam Nopakarane, but if Upakarana is there, then along with the Sattva, there will be a lot of help. Okay, so one cannot target to be an expert in the first attempt. That is true with everything in this world. Okay, all skills, everything, life events, many things. You are not ready for many things. You have to learn. That's a philosophy principle and it applies to Anuvada also. The Anuvada is no exception. Okay. So what exactly we need? We have to keep them all in one place first before beginning Anuvada. So why do we need a teaching session for Anuvada? When you know English, when you know Sanskrit, just go and do. When you target language or source language, kya farak padta hai? Just go and attempt it. That's all. But we are here trying to be good Anuvadakas. There is a lot of difference between an Anuvada and a good Anuvada. Hell lot of difference, let me say it. And I am saying it in a very factual manner, not like an emotional or some like a philosophical concept. I'm telling it very practically. Good Anuvadas are much different from Anuvadas. Okay, so for a good Anuvada, like well prepared is half won. Okay, so there is lot of philosophy around. See, sportsmen, I used to think my brothers, both of my brothers used to attend the cricket district. So they used to come and tell me a lot of philosophical things that their sir used to tell them. Their trainer, whoever was there, he used to tell them. So you have to be like this with the body, with mind. Your mind works like this. This is cricket. This is mind game. This, that. All it is, cricket is a skill. Okay, it's just a skill. Develop the skill, play it, come back. What is the thing with like this? Then I understood it's all about learning something. Okay, why do they used to make them dhyana also? Dhyana, yoga, some postures. Every day they had to follow 1/2 an hour exercise before they can go to the real practice. It's not about holding the bat and just hitting them. Somebody will hit a ball upon you and without getting your body hurt, you put the bat between and you do something. It's not just about that. Okay. So you can't, no cricket trainer will give you a bat in the hand once you go into the field. He will never put you into the field. He'll first make your body ready, your mind ready. Then comes the skill. When the skill is attained, you watch others. He will make you sit in the stadium, watch the cricket, watch it, people playing. So whatever field you are, the common factors of learning always apply. Okay. So let us see such certain things, certain skills, certain sattva related, like upakarana related, sattva related. Both we are going to see now. So first sattva related, trivaram pathanam, that makes you comfortable with the content. Okay, this is inevitable. Then Vichittayukta Padanam Chayanam. So then choosing the right words. So in the mind, as I told you, first reading, you get to know the content. Second reading, you just get to know deeper meaning, what the uddesha of the writer. The third reading, you start to mentally translate which word would suit this context and all. Okay. So my view is a little bit different in this, the third step, where I think a little differently than others. Okay. So that's why I am always telling you, what is the target reader? Who is the target reader? That affects your Anuvada a lot. So when you are translating for a balaka, when you are translating for a vruddha, for a technical person, for a, like very deeply into the professional Anuvadaka, if you are writing a book for professional Anuvadakas, you have to get the topmost summit level of the Anuvada. Okay. When you are writing for people to, I'm sorry, one minute. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Right. So the Vichittayukta Padas. So while the third step, you get a rough idea which words we are going to use. If it's a very like convenient content, then you will not worry about like convenient for your brain. It's not very tough. Okay, like what I gave for practice was a children's story. Okay, so the language will be children, the content will be children, the events will be children level. Okay, so for them, you need not work hard for getting the words correct. Okay, so there you go a little more higher and think of, okay, is this right? If Uttaram is, I see that it's being used a lot in latest works. Okay, Uttaram is a word for answer, but we don't find Uttaram so frequently used in Sanskrit. Native, I mean, not native, in the original Sanskrit works. I'm not talking about learning Sanskrit and writing works in Sanskrit as a second language. See, however much in Telugu there is a samita nalika peek punna. I mean, आप अपना जीभ को ऐसे बाहर खींच के भी करेंगे ना, तो Sanskrit will never become your first language. That is for sure. We have to accept that fact very humbly. She will not be yours like a first language. She will never be your first language, but she can be like your first language. You are born Telugu, you are born Hindi, you are born Tamil, born Kannada. You will get a very good unasked for command, whatever level the person is. You will have an unasked command on your language. You don't crave for it. When you learn other language, it can reach your first level. Even however good they are at English, I mean, I don't think Indians English is much like very higher stature and all, but it will reach the first language level. That is good for us. That is enough for us. Okay, in many aspects. So kitna bhi dur jaye, there was a like story when the original language of the speaker was not known, and he was speaking all the languages with whatever language he used to speak in 8 or 9 languages. Then Tenali Rama, somebody like they will put the stories on different names. The gist is important. Tenali Rama, what he did, he tried in many ways. Everybody tried, everybody failed. Then he brought some water and put on his face. Suddenly, some chilling water he put on his face. He said something bad in his own mother tongue, and that was Gujarati. Then he said, your mother tongue is Gujarati. So, however far you go, we cry in our own language. This is like the subtlest emotions, the true emotions that come out of us like a bursting, always come in the mother tongue. So that level Sanskrit will never. I can't cry in Sanskrit. However good I am in Sanskrit, I cannot cry in English also. Whenever I cry, I get Telugu words more, whoever the speaker be. Suddenly they switch over to their mother tongue. It happens so. So I'm saying, even at that unconscious level, where you are reaching the place where your command is going away from your intellect, you are not intellectually dealing with the situation anymore. It went to the other stage where it comes natural. What instinct behavior comes out, and instinct level of your dealing language or your body language or your whatever be it, that level reaches, then Sanskrit will not work. When Sanskrit starts to work at that level, then understand that you have reached the first language stage. But I don't think that will ever happen. even with however good English speaking people, they will never cry in English. I mean, unless and until they are born in their English speaking, and English is native first language to them, they cannot cry and they cry. So when you cry in the Sanskrit, then okay, that is taken for complete as a proof that Sanskrit is yours. That's why until then, let us not bother about many things. Let us bother about a few things that are very good, that make your Anuvada very good, that make your language expression very good. Be it the first expression, because even when you are writing originally, you are translating your idea. And because Sanskrit is not your first language. Okay, when you write something originally in Sanskrit also, you are trying to translate your idea. Okay, so translation works in many places once she is not your first language. Okay, so our next one is, so Vichita Yukta Padanam Chayanam is there. So the more you read, the more you watch cricket, the good you can play, the better you can play. Okay, so that way, the more you read Sanskrit literature, the Vichiti, the idiom becomes an easier element for you to pick. Suddenly, you'll think, okay, because apart from this word will be good. Let me use that. Okay, and Sanskrit is rich in that. It's not that koshas have it and writers have wantedly done that. Sanskrit naturally has paryaya pada upayoga a lot. Okay, they don't repeat words much. When we read Puranas also, like Ganga, Bhagirathi, Ganga has 1,000 names. Okay, so whichever name, Paramapavani, Tripathaga, Bhagirathi, oh my God, they keep on using different words. Okay, and they are so cruel that they write Sahasranamas. I don't know how they create such beautiful Sahasranamas. They're so, I mean, she was so natural to them. I think she was first language for them also. They were not Telugu people, Hindi people writing some Sanskrit content. That's why that naturalness, when I read Ganga Sahasranama, oh much you can define Ganga in so many ways. You can give so many adjectives to her. Okay. So in every Sahasranama it happens. So such we are, I mean, coming to Paryaya Pada, nobody can beat Sanskrit people. Coming to Paryaya Padas, okay? So let us have very good Paryaya Padas. Let us keep them ready, okay? So on this, in these days of internet, it is not a dream anymore, okay? Then koshanation. So how is it not a dream? Because we have a lot of online koshas, right? Like many workable areas where we can pick up words that I'll show just now after some time. Aksharantandamash. Now you got a pada from the kosha. Now next what you are going to, like some English word farmer is there. We got some words for the farmer. Now you observe what is the ending letter of that. Then sadhu vibhakti yojan. So whatever context you have, to the farmer, from the farmer, of the farmer, in the farmer, to the for the farmer. So all these whatever expression you need, you pick up the right vibhakti. Okay. Then Tinganta Prayoga. So Bhava Vibhakti on the context is important. The Pada, like you have Kshetra, Kshetri. Kshetri is one word for farmer. So Kshetrinaha. Then you have to say for Panchami or Shashti, you say Kshetrinaha. Okay, so that way. Then Tinganta Prayoga. Go, this is whatever others say, I don't hear them. Whatever adds beauty to Sanskrit, whatever makes her rich, I will do that. So my target is never beginners. I never write for beginners. Please take it for very seriously. I'm telling you, I never write for beginners. Those who are already aware, intermediate level people I write. I always target them. And people do tell me that I do a tough Anuvada. I said it's not for you. I said it's not for you. You need a lot of improvement. So learn, go and read some Ramayana, go and read some Mahabharata. You will feel comfortable with my language. Okay. So use things. So what I was hit at was Tinganta Prayogas. Okay, so Tingantas was the biggest flaw that I was doing in my language according to them. I said, then this is not for you. If you don't enjoy Tingantas in Sanskrit language, you are killing her and you are not ready for real Sanskrit. So please grow up first and then come back. Okay, this I tell them very harshly. And if you are going to do this, follow this level of Anuvada procedure, you are going to get the same hits from people. So be ready for the hits. And I'm telling you the answers also. Whenever you face such situations, please tell, see KG classes are for KG students. PG classes are for PG students. So don't come and sit in the PG class and complain that it is not at the KG level. You did not teach me ABCD. Please tell. Without ABCD, how can I understand what you are speaking? It is same as that. So grow up to PG level and come and sit here. First do your UG, then come back. Okay. So they are sitting in KG and complaining about PG level. That is wrong. Okay. Next is Sopasarga Dhatavaha. Dhatus are 2000, they say. That is wrong. Moola Dhatus are 2000. Yes. When it comes to Dhatu concept, let me tell you, as I told in the introduction, there is immense scope of making new Dhatus. Okay. Immense scope, not just limited. 2000 into 22 Upasargas that is there. I mean, not all are possible, but then Kridantas are there. It's not just Singantas that are possible, Kridantas are also possible. So Kridanta Pratyayas, the Dhatu making possibility where there is capability of a Kridanta becoming a Dhatu kind of, like it is allowed in Sanskrit. You need not always use a Tinganta. So Kridanta also is used as a Kriya Pada. It gives the verb, it plays the role in the role of verb in the sentence. Okay. So you have to be very like choosy. You have a lot of choice. It's not choosy like this I'll pick up, this not. No, you have a lot of things. You can pick up anything. Okay. You can add beauty to your Anuvada. So use Sopasarga Dhatus. Upasarga usage has been discouraged in the later stages. But let me tell you, Mahabharata and Ramayana have 3 to 4 upasargas without adding to the meaning to the dhatu. Let me tell you. People say that when upasarga is there, it adds something. But let me tell you the rahasya, okay, it's not always so. Upasarga definitely adds meaning, but there are many places in Sanskrit where upasarga is just added like that. Just added. I mean, it is something like, and a beautiful expression comes out in the form of a song, for example. Okay, if I can read a song as well. Like, okay, like Marugelara or Raghava. I can read that song also, like Tyagaraya has written. Okay, or for Hindi, I can say Data Ek Ram, Bhikhari Sari Dunya. If I say Data Ek Ram, Bhikhari Sari Dunya. If I say like that, I'm not very good in that this one. Okay, so if I sing like that, how much beautiful it becomes. So upasargas do that pinch of kind. Like, who is a good cook? Good cook is not somebody who satisfies your hunger. They satisfy your appeal to eat. Okay, that is a good cook. So Sopasarga Dhatava play that role. Okay, with lot of good heart, lot of good pieces, they will just decorate the thing and give you how you feel. Some upma amma made and put in the plate, hey, throws it on the dining table and says, hey, go and eat it. It is there. Put it, eat it. It is all cold. It is not even appealing. The salt is not proper. Will you like to eat? Same thing happens here. So the small embellishments in your language usage will make it more and more this. Then Vidamadi Chihnanda. Now, because we have become a little modern in our approach, let us become modern in usage of punctuation. Let us take the best in every language. Okay, agreed that Sanskrit did not have much punctuation apart from a single danda and double danda. I agreed to it. So it was not natural for Sanskrit to have commas, quotation marks, exclamatory marks and all that came from there. But what is best in everything, we tend to take it. But we need to take it. But what we tend to do is we take all the negative things and drop all the positive things. Okay, that is very natural. Even those who praise America, like America, you cannot spit on the road anywhere. In India, you can spit anywhere. So those who are telling it are doing it themselves. I mean, they should not find pleasure in breaking the rules. Why is America? Because there is a fine? No, because people naturally follow such rules, not only because of fear of fine. Okay, they do it naturally. So in the same way, even in India, it can happen. Okay, if we all decide, okay, let us not make our environment bad or something, then we can do that. So we have to decide that our Sanskrit should become expressible, more approachable. People should not find difficulty in putting commas. Where to put comma? Even a small comma can be acting like a disaster, let me tell you. So when you are dealing with modern topics, modern lessons, modern expression of the sentence, then punctuation does play a role. So let us take it. Then Ukta Vakya Kathanante. Then ante iti. What happens is we are not using iti much. Okay, iti will add to the thus he spoke. He said that. He said that he will come. Okay, so you are saying he will come, but you are not saying iti. So it's like he said he'll come. So sometimes it is dropped, but meaning is obvious. But some places that is very important. So that is iti. So please add after once you say Ramaha Lakshmanam avadat agacha Lakshmana gachava iti. Okay, so that iti will give some sense of completeness. Okay, so you can use iti. It is a marker kind of thing there. Then upavakyana. Upavakyas are the phrases with the phrases and clauses within the sentence. So what happens is now we are talking about English as a source language and Sanskrit. Today's exercise is all about English as a source language and Sanskrit as a target language. So the English has got some other sentence format where the vakyas are differently arranged, and definitely SVO and SOV are going to be entirely different in their approach. Now we are taking the SVO and making it SOV. Okay, so the SOV will have a different placement of the words. That's why we have to be careful about the clauses where to put the bits like the comma. The boy who went to school yesterday came home early. So the boy who went to, so who went to is a clause or phrase, like no, it's a clause. Then phrases are in the house, on the boat, like that. Okay, so such bits are called phrases. So the clauses and phrases need to be rearranged in Sanskrit, not just like, it's not just words order, it's not just padakramaha. We are no more talking about padakramaha. When we come to clauses level, it's a set of words and set of idea, like one idea going together in bunches. Okay, it's not just singly traveling. Okay, it's all bunch work. Okay, it's called chunk. Chunk is a very good word. It's applicable in like non-technical, technical world also. So chunk, a meaningful chunk. Okay, so we should translate the chunks. Then this we have discussed many times. Samastapada or Asamastapada in the source language, Samastapada or Asamastapada in the target language. Okay, now we are talking about English to Sanskrit. So English might have different words, but you can always translate it as a Samastapada. English might have a compound word which is not native or which is not very original sounding in Sanskrit or idiomatic in Sanskrit. So we will change it to Asamastapada, like non-Samasta. Okay, we can do that. Then new words always are welcome. Why do we read Magha? Maghe meghe gatam vayaha. Mallinatha says, when he attempted, everybody doesn't know Mallinatha. Let me give a small introduction. He has been a great commentator. Like he made Kalidasas and other great Mahakavyas works available to us through his commentary. People are able to approach the idea of the poet only because Mallinatha has adapted some commentary. Commentator also can become greater or sometimes greater like a poet or greater than a poet also. So Mallinatha is one of such persons. So what he says is, when he translated Magha, when he commented on Magha, when he was working on the commentary, then Gatam Vayaha, my age was gone, my time was gone. So Magha's language is so brilliant. We cannot say difficult, tough, so put it aside. Then why are we reading Magha today? Why is Magha applicable even today? We have Shishupala Vadam as a part of syllabus in many MA level courses or sometimes BA final level courses. Why Shishupala Vadam, first Sarga, second Sarga, they are put to have people idea. Once you reject everything because it is tough, that is a very cruel kind of dealing with the works. Okay, so you cannot just discard everything on the name of tough. Please reach to that level. There are commentaries, there are translations, there are helps from other people, there are teachers. So why don't we approach them and get it back? We should change our mansikta, what is called in Hindi. So always use new. What Magha used to do was, he used to coin new words. When you read Magha, you will get a capacity to make new words, okay, in your language also. You need not be to the Magha level. Your new word need not be to the Magha level, but putting together two simple words and making into a new compound will give you so much happiness that as if a baby were born to you. Okay, as if a baby, the first touch of your baby, your own baby. Okay, how happy you will feel. That much happy you will feel through You need not get a baby always to have that happiness. Okay, your baby, once born baby always gives that happiness to you. That's a different thing. So Navapadas. So every new word is like a newborn baby, and the first touch of the newborn baby, it is like that. So always use new words. Okay. Then now we are coming to Paryayapadas in this particular story. So let me read the story quickly. Okay, so whatever story we had, I'll read for the class sake and for the recording sake, because people listening to the video do not know that what we are exactly talking about. So I want to read that story once. So one of you can come forward and read the story. Okay, so I will call Gayatri Bhagini. Gayatri Bhagini, please read the story. English source of it, just English source.
Okay, madam. The farmer story?
Yes.
One day, a farmer was looking for a water source for his farm. When he brought a well from his neighbor, the neighbor, one second, however, was cunning. The next day, as the farmer came to draw water from the well, the neighbor refused to let him take any water. When the farmer asked why, the neighbor replied, I sold you the well, not the water, and walked away. Distraught, the farmer went to the emperor to ask for justice. He explained what had happened. The emperor called on Birbal, one of his 9 and wisest courtiers. Birbal proceeded to question the neighbor. Why don't you let the farmer take water from the well? You did sell the well to the farmer. The neighbor replied, Birbal, I did sell the well to the farmer, but not the water within it. He has no right to draw water from the well. Birbal said, Look, since you sold the well, you have no right to keep the water in the farmer's well. Either you pay rent to the farmer or take it out immediately. Realizing that his scheme has failed, the neighbor apologized. And went home. Okay.
So we have taken this from a website. Thanks to those people. I was searching for children's stories on Google, and then I was hit on this. The way of storytelling in this was very direct. They have put it very nicely. Thanks to them. Okay, I don't exactly have the. Thanks to them, because we are not using it for a commercial purpose. I don't think it will be an issue. But still, let me mention the name of the website. So it was. I did not use children's short story. It was which one did I choose? Yeah, 20 good short stories. momlovebest.com. I think I have taken from this. Yeah, momlovesbest.com. Okay, thanks to those people for such a wonderful story. Right. So Birbal, they have removed name of Akbar. They use the word emperor. Okay, so we can also remove the name of Birbal. It can be any story. Any wise man can tell this. So many stories are like repeated in Tenali Rama, in Birbal, and some other like even foreign stories and all. So we did not worry whose name was that. Okay, right. So Birbal was one person who was very wise. So so it's tit for tat kind of, and we Indians do need to think like this. I mean, our ancestors were like this. It was not bad to shathe shatyam samachare. We need not be very dharmika with adharma filled people. So these stories, this kind of stories, I like a lot because they give us a solution in our lives also. Many people try to press us down. They want to show us down. They want to deal in a senseless manner. For them, it's a very good idea. Like here, there is a cheating case also. It's a cheating case. Okay, so by clause, by the legal clauses, kind of they do it a lot. So but somebody who is a victim is losing a lot. So victim needs to be very cautious and learned in this manner. So this is the essence of the story. If anybody who reads the story knows all these things, I'm just telling why I chose this story particularly. Okay. Now let us come to the translations. Okay. So the Paryaya Padas, as I told you, we are going to have our equipments ready before we attempt to practice. I mean, I can make the story be read 3 times in this class also, but because of shortage of time, I'm going ahead. So farmer has so many words in the kosha. I go for Bhakte's English to Sanskrit colon digital dictionaries website. So there I got Kshetrapalaha, Kshetrikaha, Kshetrajivaha, Kshetra Ajivaha. Okay, Kshetrin, Karshakaha, Krishivalaha, Krishikaha. So except Kshetrin, every word is Akaranta as we say. So we can use, I use all of them. So they don't have any shade of difference also, as you see. So Palaha, Kaha, Jivaha, Kshetrin. So Palaha he gave. Now I'll tell you how to create. So more you can create by Kshetra is the word for farm and farm ar, right? So for the ar we have many things. Kshetra Paha, I have created one more word. Kshetradhipaha. So once he owns his land, he can also be called that this thing. Okay. Then Krish Dhatu is to plough. Okay, to plough and to do all the activities of farming come under that Krish word. So Krishi we have a word. So Krishi Udyog, Hindi people have taken Krishi. In Telugu they have taken Vyavasayam, which is like in a broader sense in Sanskrit, and only one part of it taken in Sanskrit. Vyavasayam is lot in Sanskrit. Okay, Krishi is the exact word which Sanskrit takes it in the form of farming. Okay, so we can use, now a Telugu speaking person will be tempted to use the Vyavasaya Darudu. Okay, like we use for farmer Raitu, it's a native word, so they use Raitu a lot. So when it comes to Sanskrit, they think that Vyavasaya Dara is a Sanskrit word. Okay, though Vyavasaya is a part of it, they had decided previously when the Telugu Bhasha Udyamam was going on that they are going to use Daru as a word. So Daru is a dar in Urdu or Arabic languages. So what do you say? Iman dar, such kind of dar is there. So that pratyaya it is. So we should not be tempted to use such words. Let us check back with Sanskrit, because Vyavasaya doesn't give completely farming meaning. We cannot use that word. Vyavasayikaha. Even if we'll coin it according to the Sanskrit standards also, it's not going to work completely, because other language people, you imagine not only Telugu people, when you translate a Sanskrit work, right? You are targeting it for all India. So when it's all India, a Bengali person, a Gujarati person, a Kashmiri person, a Malayali person is not going to understand your translation. Okay. So this mistake many Indians are doing. All the people Sanskritists, let me put it, Sanskritists, not all people, like the Sanskrit this one. Okay, so Krishikaha, Karshakaha, Krishivalaha. So this is from Apte's dictionary I have taken, and Apte's dictionary has got Krishikaha only. Okay, so Krishakaha, it's not possible, or it is there or not, I don't know. So Krishika is the word which is given. Let us check in the dictionary, is the best source. Okay, you just type Krishika, Krishaka, whatever word you find, that is Sanskrit, and whichever you don't find, it is not. Okay, if very rarely it is a typo in the dictionary, digital dictionary, then check with the printed version. So this is how we approach if a word exists or not. Okay, then next, neighbor. See, neighbor has so many things. Prativeshi, Prativeshyaha, Prativeshyaha is also Prativeshaha, Veshyaha. 3 words you got. Prativasin, 4th. Prativeshikaha, 5. Then Samipavarti, Nikatavarti, Samipasthaha, Nikatasthaha. Then Nikatavasin, Samipavasin, 11. Okay. Then 11. Samantaha is not very this one. Okay. Then Prativeshya. Then one more Prativeshya, 12. Anantaravasi, 13. Prativasin is there. Prativasin is already there. Adjective, as an adjective they have given. Okay, we are not dealing as an adjective, we are dealing as a noun. So 13. Then Samipastha, Nikatastha. So this is adjective. Somebody who is very near to you, not as a house. Somebody owning a house beside you. It's not that. Who staying in the house beside, it's not about that. So once A starts, A is like adjective. We are not using it as an adjective. We are using it as a this one, the noun. So we have 13 words. So we have 13 words. We can use it in the our work. Okay. Next. Now there is a word. There is a word. Where the word in this story. God saying distract. What is it? Distressed. No.
It is distraught.
Distraught. So I tried to check it, and the dictionary said it is equal to distract. Please go and see there. So I opened distracted, and then these are the words that I found. Vikshiptaha, mohitaha, vyagraha, akulaha, moodhaha. We can use that. So moodhaha is not like a negative sense completely always, but somebody who has got blocked or confused because of something is also called moodha, but we don't use it much because it have more negative connotations. Okay, moodha jahi dhanagama trishnam, Shankaracharya says. Okay, so that kind of it. That's why let us use small level words which don't have that negative connotation. Vikshiptaha. Okay, vyagraha, akulitaha, that we can use. Okay, so we cannot use all the words from the dictionary. We should have a lot of control over ourselves and the context also before we decide. Then justice. Okay, justice, we have so many words. So usually dharma, nyaya are used a lot. All others which are there, all are not very like, they are like different situations. They have a lot of shades. So they are not exactly paryayapadas. So something coming in here, he has just put it together. So justice in the sense of other different context is not like relevant to us. What is relevant is dharma, nyaya. These two words we can use. Okay. Now we'll come to Katha Anuvada. So one of you, Abhikya, you can read your own translation, ma. So I try to show that image on the screen when she reads, so that everybody can. I don't think you'll have any objection. Do you have, Abhikya? No. Oh, you removed it. Why did you remove? Please send the image again. I'll show it on the screen. Abhikya, you're there?
Yes, ma'am, just a minute. I appreciate it.
Okay, you sent the yeah. So download it and then it will show up. Let me see.
My handwriting is not that good, ma'am.
Don't worry about it. You have attempted, that itself is a good thing. See, we are here to become good Anuvadakas, right? We are basically Anuvadakas, right? You know, the process itself is that you are a little higher level than others, right? So first cherish that, then you'll get it.
Actually, I am a PhD scholar in Nyaya Shastra.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
I'm not good in Vyakarana, but I'm good in Nyaya.
Right. No problem. So Vyakarana will not help you in a good language. As I have told you right in the first or second class, I have told you, Vyakarana is a different Shastra. So this is not about Vyakarana. Actually, Vyakarana people, all people don't have good language until they come to Sahitya. They are Shastra people. I'm not only speaking about just Vyakarana, even Nyaya Shastra people, they don't have good language apart from their Shastra. So they have to come to Sahitya for good language.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't worry. Yeah, you can read the translation. I have shown it on the screen.
एकदा एकः कृषकः स्वकृषिक्षेत्राय जलावकाशान् अन्वेषयन् पार्श्वगृहकस्य कूपम् अक्रीणात् यतो हि पार्श्वग्राहकः वक्रमति स्तः अपरस्मिन् दिने यदा कृषकः जलम् उत्तर्तुम् आगतवान् तदा गृहकः जलं नेतुं निराकृतवान् यदा कृषकेन प्रश्नः पृष्टः तदा गृहकेन समाधानम् इत्थम् अददत् मया कूपः प्रदत्तः न तत्रस्थजलम् इति तदा विक्षिप्तः अथवा भ्रान्तः अथवा कुपितः कृषकः न्यायार्थं राज्ञः निकटे गत्वा प्रकृतस्थितिम् अथवा दुर्गतिं श्रावितवान् तदा राजा नवरत्नेषु अन्यतमः विदुषः बीर्बलमहोदयं अथवा अन्यतमं विदुषः बीर्बलमहोदयम् आहूतवान्
I'll just be back. Keep reading. I'll just be back.
पश्चात् बीर्बल महाशयः पार्श्वस्थगृहकं प्रश्नान् प्रष्टुम् आरब्धवान् यत् कृषकं जलम् उद्धर्तुं किमर्थं निराकृतवान्? त्वया कूपः प्रदत्तः खलु इति। तदा पार्श्वगृहकः प्रत्युत्तरति, बीर्बलः, सत्येन मया कूपः प्रदत्तः, न तु कूपस्थजलम्, अतः सः जलं स्वीकर्तुम् असमर्थः इति। तदा बीर्बल महाशयेन उक्तं, यतः कूपः विक्रीतः, अतः भवान् जलं संस्थापयितुम् असमर्थः। कृषकाय शुल्कं प्रयच्छतु, अथवा जलं बहिः निष्कासयतु इति। तत् श्रुत्वा पार्श्वगृहकः स्वपराजयं ज्ञात्वा क्षमां याचयित्वा स्वगृहं प्रति गतवान्।
Samyak asti. Very good. Okay, nice attempt. I don't say it is wrong or there are many mistakes. Mistakes will be a part of our attempts. Okay, so don't worry about that. There are some basic things that are there we can discuss, but this class or this session is not for discussing each thing like a correction. Okay, so what I have done, what the procedure I have followed, I will tell you. You can compare your like this. If anybody else want to read their Anuvada, please read it for the class set, then I will discuss my points.
Thank you.
Shall I read?
Who is it?
Radhika. Can you hear?
Yes, I can hear. Can you show? I mean, in writing, if you have written, please share the screen on the screenshot, and I'll put it on the screen.
I'll put it in the WhatsApp group after.
If anybody else wants to read, please put it on the WhatsApp group so that I can show to everyone what you are reading. Sometimes the voice is not very clear.
Okay.
You might miss out the word.
I'll put it in the group. एकदा कृषकः कृषिकार्यार्थं जलनिधिम् अन्वेषितवान्। सः प्रतिवेशी प्रतिवेशिनः कूपं क्रीणितवान्। प्रतिवेशी चली अभूत्। अग्रिमदिने कृषकः कूपात् जलं नेतुम् आगतवान्। प्रतिवेशी आक्षेपं कृतवान्। भवान् किमर्थम् आक्षिप्तवान् इति कृषकः पृष्टवान्। अहं कूपं विक्रयणं कृतवान्, परन्तु कूपस्य जलं विक्रयणं न कृतवान् इति उक्त्वा प्रतिवेशी गतवान्। विक्षिप्तः कृषकः न्यायार्थं राजां समीपे गतवान्। राजां सर्वं उक्तवान्। राजा प्राज्ञं बीर्बलम् आहूतवान्। बीर्बलं राजायाः प्राज्ञतम मन्त्री अभूत्। भवान् कूपं कृषकाय विक्रयणं कृतवान्, किमर्थं जलं नेतुम् आक्षेपं कृतवान् इति बीर्बलं प्रतिवेशिनं पृष्टवान्। अहं कूपं विक्रयणं कृतवान्, परन्तु कूपस्य जलं विक्रयणं न कृतवान् इति प्रतिवेशी उक्तवान्। भवान् कूपं विक्रयणं कृतवान्, कृषकस्य कूपे भवतः जलस्य स्थापनम् उचितः नास्ति। भवान् सन्धानं शुल्कय अथवा जलं कृष्णीतात् अथवा जलं कुष्णीतात् इति बीर्बलः उक्तवान्। तव योजनस्य पराजयं ज्ञात्वा प्रतिवेशी क्षमा याचितवान् च गृहं गतवान्। That was very rough translation. I just made a rough attempt.
No, please don't think so. You have tried well. See, whatever we know, we have to think. That the process of thinking is important. What comes out is not important. As I always told you, the process is important. Okay, once you need the baby, you have to undergo a lot of responsibilities and many things you have to face. Okay, so this is like a baby who is in the process of. So when the baby is born, it is not cute at all. Okay, so as the days pass, then the baby becomes touchable and like It's only parents who feel very happy at touching the baby, not others. Okay. So our translations will be like the first born babies in all the steps. Okay. So please don't worry about it. You have attempted that. You know what steps now. You know what all steps are involved. A little bit better than yesterday. Okay. Because you attempted it. Right. So now let me को हम भैया आपका भी एक बार मैं पढ़वाती हूँ थोड़ा today it will be a little longer. So let me put Anna's thing on the this one notepad and then show you. I like really your idea of presenting it in the not everybody didn't do. Please don't worry about it. You didn't know that I'm going to show it on the screen, right? So from next on, you can make a photo of it or in some other good form. You can.
Madam, I have randomly scribbled something.
Okay.
So I have been learning Sanskrit only for a year,
Okay.
but I have made an attempt. I did one of your courses from Vyoma, very informative Sanskrit playwright.
Oh yeah.
I think you only took it.
Yes.
So can I just read it out?
Yes, you can read. Yeah. Okay, fine. You read it. After
Vyakarane dosha santi tari shamyatam.
No issue. Did I point out even one error in the previous ones? No, it's not about error. It's about attempting. Please read.
Yeah. Pura tasmin dine ekah krishakah kaschan jalasya strotasya अन्वेषणं करोति स्म तदा एका कूपः प्रतिवेशितः कृतवान् किन्तु प्रतिवेशी चतुरः आसीत् अग्रिमे दिने कृषकः जलं नयतुम् आगतवान् तदा प्रतिवेशी न अङ्गीकृतवान् कृषकः तां पृष्टवान् चेत् प्रतिवेशी उक्तवान् अहं कूपस्य विक्रयणं कृतवान् जलस्य न अनन्तरं तत्र स्थलतः निर्गतवान् खिन्नः कृषकः सम्राटस्य पार्श्वे न्यायस्य कृते गतवान् स्वकीयं परिस्थिति विस्तृत रूपेण उक्तवान् च सम्राट बीरबलस्य आह्वानं कृतवान् नवरत्न बुद्धिमान् मन्त्री च बीरबलः प्रतिवेशीं पृष्टवान् भवान् कृषकाय जलं नेतुम् अनुमति किमर्थं न अङ्गीकृतवान् प्रतिवेशी उत्तरं दत्तवान् बीरबलः अहं कूपस्य विक्रयणं कृतवान् जलस्य न कृषकस्य जलम् उपरि कोऽपि अधिकारः नास्ति बीरबलः उक्तवान् पश्यतु यदि भवान् कूपस्य विक्रयणं कृतवान् कूपस्य जलम् उपरि भवतः कोऽपि अधिकारः नास्ति जलस्य कृते भृत्ता ददातु अथवा जलं नयतु तथ प्रतिवेशी स्वकीयं चतुर्प्रयोजनं विफलं जातम् इति ज्ञातुं क्षमायाचनां कृतवान् गृहं गतवान् च
Samyak. Very good. It's not bad. Very good attempt, I should say. But many places, the words and the vibhaktis, etc., need lot of tending. Okay. So before you can attempt it, a nice one. Okay. Nice. Fine. को हम भैया आपका. I am just showing it yours on the screen. You can read it out.
Okay. एकदा कश्चित् कृषकः और क्षेत्रिकः तस्य क्षेत्र सिंचनाय जलात् अपेक्षया चरति स्म तदा सः प्रतिवेशौ एकः कूपः क्रीणति स्म. I was very doubtful about प्रतिवेशौ.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay. सः प्रतिवेशी परंतु धूर्त प्रकृत्या स्म और अस्ति स्म. पराह सः क्षेत्रिक यदा कूपात् क्षेत्रसिञ्चनाय जलं नेतुम् आगतः तदा स प्रतिवेशी आपेक्षितः। यत्कारणं यदा स क्षेत्रिक अपृच्छत् तदा स प्रतिवेशी प्रत्युत्तरे इति अवदति स्म। अहं कूपं मात्र विक्रीतम् अस्मि, तस्य जलं न। एवं स उपेक्षया ततो गतः। क्षेत्रिकः विक्षिप्तमनः न्यायार्थं चक्रवर्तीम् अग्रे अगच्छति एवं स्वस्य वृत्तान्तं वर्णितवान् स्म। ततः स राजा चक्रवर्ती बीरबलम् आहूतवान्, यः तस्य नवमन्त्रिणां मध्ये विद्वत्तमः। अथ बीरबलः तं प्रतिवेशीं प्रश्नकर्तुं प्रस्तुतवान्, किं कारणेन त्वम् अयं क्षेत्रिकाय कूपेन जलं नेतुं न ददासि, यतः त्वं इयं कूपं क्षेत्रिकं विक्रीतवान् खलु। स प्रतिवेशी प्रत्युक्तवान्, हे बीरबल, अहं कूप विक्रीतवन्तः, किन्तु तस्य अन्तः स्थित जलं न। तर्हि तस्मै कूपात् जलं नेतुम् अधिकारं नास्ति। तथा बीरबल तम् उक्तवान्, यर्हि त्वं अयं कूपं विक्रीतवन्तः, तर्हि अस्य क्षेत्रिकस्य कूपस्य मध्ये त्वां जलं धरितुम् अधिकारं नास्ति। त्वं शीघ्रमेव अयं कूपं जलविहीनं कुरु, अन्यथा भाटं ददतु। प्रतिवेशी ततः ज्ञातवान् तस्य स्वार्थपरकसंविदं व्यर्थम् अभवत्। स क्षमा अप्राकट्य स्वगृहं गतवान्। मैं मुझे पसीना आ रहा है।
अरे भैया, don't it be so okay? It's okay. I'm not seeing at your Vyakarana doshas or Bhasha levels. I'm seeing nothing. I'm just observing the usage of words. The words you have used for neighbor, for the farmer, for the like other things. Okay, replied.
One of the 9 ministers, I couldn't do it actually.
Right. So yes, we can speak like it is very difficult process. I understand for your level, it is very, very difficult, but let us try. So that's what I had said. Very good language is first important. First, we should know the language, how the language works. Otherwise, we cannot do Anuvada. Anuvada is very later stage. Did you understand now why I put this clause?
Yeah.
Okay. Because everybody will give this excuse. I'm aware what is the status of Sanskrit. People who think they know or people who already know something, but they admit it's not that they are telling theirs is the best, why it is being seen in negative light. They are not saying it, they are aware. Okay, but this Anuvada course, for whom will I conduct? Just let me know. Okay, so whose language is very good, they need the Anuvada skills. Okay, so when they are dealing with, so they know only Sanskrit. So what happens is they know their mother tongue, their Sanskrit. So but they never observe it as the language features are not taken into consideration, which are directly affecting the translation process. Okay. So this class is all about, these sessions are all about that process that we are dealing with. Okay. So don't worry, language is needed. Nobody can work without. See, I ask you one little thing. For some job, he will pay you 1 lakh per month. Okay, it's a corporate job, but you need software engineering. You said I did diploma in engineering. Is it okay if I come? It is like that. Will he take you? He said he needs complete engineering with 2 years experience or something which he has given as an eligibility criteria. So to do his corporate job, will a diploma person be eligible? So we have a current electricity problem in our house. Okay, so there is a bigger problem. So smaller electrician around in their house, we'll call him, we'll show him. He says, no, it's not my this. I'll call my master who is mastering this. He also comes and I'm just training these guys and I can only deal with so and so. Like I have, like I'll tell you what levels it goes. Inverter level, then fridge, refrigerators, etc. Water purifiers, etc. Then bulbs, fans, these things. Okay, they also have categories. Do you know that electrician is not just an electrician? Everybody will not touch inverter. Do you know? For inverter, only the expert comes. geysers, refrigerators are all one level. Okay. So Bhasha is also like that. So this is inverter level electrician, what we want. Okay. And one who gives the connections when the house is being made. Okay. So that fellow will be different. Isn't it? So to give the whole connections in the whole house, even more skill is needed. So Anuvada comes at that level. When you are done with all these like nouns, verbs, adjectives, visheshanas usage, I mean adjectives, same thing. Okay, then kridantas and tingantas, you know the differences, you know how they use it. Then only you can do Anuvada. Until then, you can only just crave for the method, but the purpose now becomes like, now I have seen like what every student is capable of here. It's not about your capability, it's about your thinking. We should grow out of our this thing, and we should look at what process it is involved, where you are feeling difficulty. Okay, so that's why I have given you the tools before giving you this exercise. Okay, I've given you all the tools which you can deal with. Once you know how to put the, like without bricks, can you build a house? Sorry, I don't have bricks. Sorry, I don't have cement. How to cement them? You have only bricks. Can you build a house? Now cement is wanted. Oh my God, how many things this builder asks? He keeps on asking some are there. Okay, completed bricks are there, cement are there. Madam, where is flooring? Where should I put this? No, make it without flooring. Will it be possible? Chhat nahi banaya. Okay, there is no electricity connection. There are no switchboards. There are no doors. So your translations level is like that. You have built a house. Okay. You have bricks, cement, you build the house. That's all. So bricks and cement cannot make a house. Just that. It is as simple as that. I'm not scolding. I'm not talking negatively, but that's a requirement. How will you look at a person who will keep on saying, I can't give you this, I can't give you that. Can you build a house? Can you build it for him? However big expert he be. Okay. In one Telugu movie, there is a joke. I'm not making fun or mock of something, but please understand the process. He says, build a swimming pool in this apartment. Then he says, no, it is not possible. No, there is no place on the terrace. So we have planned many things. So there is no place to put it, or there is no apt place, he says. Then this fellow says, why can't you put it in the ground? Then he says, pillars will come in between. Then he says, remove the pillars. Remove the pillars and make a swimming pool. That's more important. So is it possible to remove the pillars and put a swimming pool? Every practically person, that was a joke situation in the movie. Okay. So I understood a lot of things from jokes. Okay. Actually, they are not jokes. They are telling us a lot of facts about certain things. Okay. So that inevitable language knowledge is before you attempt the Anuvada. That is like non-negotiable feature of Anuvada. Non-negotiable. Okay, so once your grihaka is used, so I would want to ask where the word came from. So if I start questioning this way, then people will not go ahead. My Anuvada, I'll tell you, the Anuvada I did for the first time in my life, I sent to my Gurudeva. When it came back, I sent him in printed, okay, like Anna has sent now in the print, so I sent him in the printout papers I sent to my Gurudeva. He used blue pen. That's why I did not commit suicide, okay? He used blue pen. Had he used red pen, okay, it would look the whole. I still have those papers with me. I keep on seeing them. He wrote all, no print word is visible. So many comments came on my papers. I kept on turning them to see at least a plain page. Then I saw a plain page. Then Gurudeva said, see, I could correct only some parts of it. Other pages which I have there, please correct according to the almost all the points which I wanted to say covered. So I think you can apply it to the other part of your story. Whatever you have done, Anuvada. It took a long time for me to understand that my level. Did I deal with Sanskrit then? No, I dealt with Telugu, which is my mother tongue. Which I think it was the best language I knew until then. It was about when I was 28, I tried this translation. And I was not even a teenager. I was not even a very beginner in Sanskrit. It was not Sanskrit work though, but it had a lot of Sanskrit knowledge involved because a lot of technical work was involved. It was like a technical text. I tried to do it. It dealt with a lot of psychological terms and psychology as a science. Okay, it was a book with that content filled. It's a story, but it's like that. I tried to translate it. It was an English book. I tried to translate in Telugu. I could not take it. I tell you, before everyone I'm telling, I could not take it. But Today, what you are saying, I'm conducting a translation session. I'm conducting a session on Anuvada. And that worked as a base for my thinking. That tended. Then I did not send anything for his correction. I tell you, I could not dare send anything. There were so many issues, but I kept on thinking about those points since my 28 till today. I have been thinking every translation. I remember that event. Before I attempt even one Vakya translation, I remember my Gurudeva's writing, my Gurudeva's comments on the papers. Then also then on the phone call also he explained all the points he has written. It was 1 hour phone call. Okay, I still remember that voice is in my ears. He told so many things about my Anuvada. This is bad, that is bad, this is not correct. It should not be like this. You should look at the dictionaries. You should pick up the right words. You should think in this direction, that. So many things he said. Lastly, he said, then I said, I will not attempt any translation anymore, Gurudeva, not in the near future. He said, no, you should not say that. Keep on working. If you'll stop working, how will you learn? If you'll stop cycling, see, I will get on the cycling only once I expert cycling. Can anybody say that? I will become an expert in swimming. I will not touch water until then. Can anybody say that? Won't you feel it's a foolish thing? Without touching water, can you become an expert in swimming? Not even a dreamer, not even in dream. It's not possible. Same thing happens with Anuvada. You have to work, you have to face that. Who is ready to face that embarrassment? Who is ready to face that in the depth of their hearts, in the depth of their person? It's not even heart. It goes deeper, it goes into the consciousness. It is something that defines you. It's a skill. It defines you. Something, it goes to the ego. It goes to the astitva, the very existence. Then it's not possible. I really thought I could never do Anuvada again. I underwent a lot of troublesome situation it was for me. Like, I thought I was doing the best, and that was the wrong thing I did. I thought I did the best. I did my best. I did not do the best. I did my best. And my best was the worst as compared to the process. When the process started, the process started here and I was much below. Okay. So please don't think that way. Don't give me explanation. I understand. That's why I'm sitting here. Okay. And all this is a part of Anuvada. I'm not just telling you the process. I'm not telling you the steps involved in Anuvada. Even this dealing with the self, these emotions, these feelings, everything matters when it comes to a work. So be prepared for this. Keep on working. Now tomorrow I'll give another thing. Please try to translate with the same spirit. You undergo yourselves, keep on fighting for the words. Okay. Now I'll show you quickly what I have done. Okay, I wanted to discuss a lot of things. We can have tomorrow also. We can deal with the same story, different aspects tomorrow also. But let me just read out my Anuvada. If I'm not taking much, I'll just quickly read mine, just for as a this thing.
Bhagini, you may share it in WhatsApp also.
Yes, I'll share it. It's not complete actually. Now I was trying to do it, but it was the last part is remaining. I'll complete it and send you. Okay, I can just share here for now. Oh, sorry, share this. Yeah. So I just collected those words and this one. Oh, I think I have done it on the. Yes, I have done it in this also on the PPT also. Let me share the PPT. Look better. Right. So, kadachit kashchit krishakaha kshetraya jala srota or krishikaha or krishakaha, whatever. I did it without seeing the dictionary then. Jala srotase. Srotas is a wrong word, I know, but I could not remember anything at that point, so I wrote it. Anvishyati sma. So, looking for is not just look like seeing in the sense, it's like searching. So, anvishyati sma. I tried to do that. Tada tasya prativeshinah kupam kanchana kritavan. Somebody kupam kanchana prativeshinah from the prativeshi. Then prativeshi tu kapati asit. Aparasmin dine kshetrapatau swakupa jalam ahartum agate sati prativeshyah tam niravahanat apavarayat. Okay. Kshetrakena kasmaditi prushtah anantaravasi कूपः विक्रीतः न पुनः वारी इति प्रत्यवदत्। ततश्च निरयात् विक्षिप्तः क्षेत्रपः न्यायं प्रष्टुं महाराजम् उपागच्छत्। यत्किञ्चित् घटितं तदज्ञापयत्। महाराजः नवमुख्यसभ्येषु विवेकितमम् अत्यन्तं मेधाविनम् और विवेनिति बीर्बलम् आहूतवान्। बीर्बलः प्रतिवासिनम् अपृच्छत् कुतः क्षेत्राधिपः कूपाम्बुग्रहणात् so कुतः twice I used. I did not edit it as I told you. वारयति or वारयसि you can ask. क्षेत्रिणं विक्रीतवान् किल कूपम्? Kshetrine or Kshetrinam, I have to check whether to use Ditya Vibhakti or Chaturthi Vibhakti. I am not sure. Pratinivasi Pratyabhanat. Koopo avashyam vikritaha na punaha antastham udakam. Ataha tasya adhikaro nasti jalamahartum. So others I have put in the this thing. I'll try to give it tomorrow. So this is how I have translated. So you can see my lobha is all about paryaya padas. Okay. So one word. So for replying, for the farmer, for the prativeshi, there is lot of scope. So you can use different paryaya padas, and I will give you those like kosha addresses I have given you. I'll show you how the dictionary looks and all. So you can use it and use it for your translation. One moment. It's not there. So,
I had some problem opening the Hyderabad university this thing, ma'am.
Achha, okay.
And
Samsadhani sometimes doesn't work in some browsers. I don't know why it doesn't work in Mozilla for me also. I use in Chrome. Then later it works. It stops sometimes there also. It's a problematic website. I agree. Sometimes
that is being held by Professor Amba Kulkarni, madam. We had done a course, so it has two URLs.
Okay. Yes, TDIS and the HCU, both.
Because if one doesn't work, she had given us an alternative.
Yeah. It sometimes is held off for the work, I think. There is some like corrections going on back end and sometimes it doesn't work. So,
Madam, you had also talked about some Shabda Bandha or something.
Those things.
No, you had given a URL when you had explained.
Sanskrit WordNet. Yes, yes.
But you did not share that on WhatsApp, madam.
On the WhatsApp, share
URLs. Yes.
Okay, I'll share it. I'll try to share it. Let me see. I sent to this thing PDF form. In the PDF, it is there, I think, because I clicked from there and I put everything there. Let me check that. Okay, let me check everything.
Because I have joined the group also late. Maybe you had shared it before. I don't know.
Okay, let me see. Let me check. I'll send it again. Okay.
Can you just tell me verbally, madam? Because that is the only URL I don't know. Shabda Bandha.
You can put Sanskrit WordNet on the Google. You will get CFILT.
Sanskrit WordNet.
Sanskrit WordNet. If you will type, you will get the first site. It will be there. So you have an option to for showing it in English and Sanskrit. You can choose the apt option and you can go ahead. It's just typing in Devanagari is required. That's all.
Okay. Thank you.
So this is how a dictionary like it comes. Then you have put all in lowercase. So English lowercase input. You put the words and they will come out. Okay. So this is how. So what I did, justice word will not be there. Just word will be there. They will not even suggest you. So you must know that they give the base words. Okay. The base words. So justice for justice, just is the base word, I am sure. That's why I just went to ahead and I saw here. So these words are our relevant words. Okay. And one more. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, right. So for draw, many words are there. See how many words are there. All verbs only. Okay. So for understanding the context and picking the right word regarding such plenty. I told you some dhatus are very rich. Some dhatus are very poor. Okay. So if it's a rich dhatu, then we are gone. Okay. So it has many meanings and we have to pick up the right words and all. It's going to be a problem. So I have shared whatever I have put it on the this one. Once I complete the translation, I'll share that notepad with you. So you can check your this one. I don't say mine is 100% error free or something. I never boast of it, but I always Look at the process of Anuvada using good Paryaya Padas as a challenging one. Okay. Then we can do history. Lot of history is needed. As I told you, it's not one round or one step process. It's several rounds it has to undergo. This one, and we show to experts, we show to others. Then they will give their opinion. Hey, instead of this word, you can use that word. See, this is a problematic word. There are some other grammar rules for it. So you can change this word. They'll give us suggestions. Okay, now we are past time 15 minutes because we started a little late and we had some other discussions in between. I could not discuss about the story and the exact process, but it will keep on going on. Today, relevant to this, I have given you something. You have thought over that. That's enough. Okay, so let's go ahead tomorrow with another bit, or we can continue if you want to share some thoughts. Right. Okay. Okay, we'll stop with the prarthana. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीन् महीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् सर्वं श्रीरामार्पणमस्तु. And I'm thankful to my Gurudeva. Before everybody, I'm just praying to him that he blesses me, and his grace is always upon me. Because of him, I'm able to speak so much. I'm able to do all this work, and he is the prerana behind everything. Okay, so thanks to him.
We are sharing your merits through him, through you. His merits we are sharing.
Yes. Sure.
Thank you.
Ma'am, who is your Guru, ma'am?
My Gurudeva is Svarvani-Prakasha Saraswati. He is in Hole Narsipura. He's like in Karnataka. He's staying. He's a Telugu person, but he has chose to reside there. He's a sannyasi, Danda sannyasi. He's a Dandi sannyasi.
Oh. Ma'am, where do you live, ma'am?
I live in Tirupati.
I also live in Tirupati, ma'am. In Tirupati, which area?
I'll tell you, please. This is live on
Sure,
YouTube.
sure.
Okay. So
Okay.
not like this. This is the only problem we have. So please understand.
Sure.
So anything relevant to the class is welcome. Anytime welcome.
Okay.
We can discuss other things later. In the group.
Okay.
Madam,
Sure,
please share the
You may stop
PDF with
recording.
the